With precision dance pads, I'm going to make a PlayStation 4 controller today. So I've taken this controller because it's wired apart. I've cut off the R1, R2, L1, L2, and the D-pad. I cut the D-pad off because it doesn't allow for multiple presses of left, right, or up, down. So I can't use it. So we're going to use the square, triangle, circle, X buttons. So I've got everything in parts. I have my Ethernet wire I'm going to use since this is for the GX pad. I'm going to tin these wires. Oh, I didn't strip one. Not a big deal.
So how long is...
It should only take me about 5 minutes to do this. One cool thing about this controller, it has a switch to change from PlayStation 3 to PlayStation 4. So I'm going to add that to the outside of the box. Okay. I'm going to tin my inputs. I'm going to have to start and select, go to this options and share button. Two more of these. That's it. Okay. Alright, that's better. Okay. That's 4, and then I need 2 grounds. I'm just gonna, there's a ton of ground points I could use. I'm just gonna grab one. Better. And then for my switch, I'm just gonna add a little bit. No, I don't have to add anymore. Okay. These wires I'm gonna use for my switch. I'm gonna tin these. So my son Zechariah is recording this for me. Thank you very much. He goes by, what's your YouTube channel? Prosy Gamer?
No, it's Zechariah McRoberts.
Zechariah McRoberts right now. Alright, so I'm going to add these wires on. These 3 wires go to that PlayStation 2 and 3 switch.
You mean PlayStation 3 and 4 switch?
Oh yeah. What's the difference?
There's a big difference. Like how that's a USB cable.
Do you know why the PlayStation 2 can't read USB dance pads?
No.
It only reads some USB devices. Like, I believe it works with USB keyboards. Alright, I'm gonna have to add more solder. I believe it works with USB keyboards. And some, like the Andromeda dance pad registered, some of them register as a USB keyboard. So it actually works with, Pump It Up with some USB dance pads. But that's only for, only the Pump It Up game would recognize a USB keyboard as an input device. Any of the Dance Dance Revolution games do not. So you can't use a USB dance pad on a PlayStation 2. And I really should use my goggles. Okay, that looks good. Unfortunately, I hired somebody that does all of my soldering, and he's a lot better at it than I am. So I'm a little out of practice. Ah. The front side will be easier. Crap. I think one of these is just a stand, or it might be grounded though. No, this is bad.
How long did you say this was going to take? 5 minutes?
Has it been past that?
Yes, it's 7 minutes, 45 seconds.
Okay. The front side will be quicker.
And now it's 8 minutes into the video.
Alright, don't rush me. I hate when this happens.
And right now I'm only recording the circuit board.
Good. That's not a good connection, but it seems to be on there. Okay. Oh, that took way too long. Alright. So I'm gonna have start go to, that's the brown wire. Did I go to this? Actually, that's ground. Which side's ground? Ground is the back side, okay. Alright, select is gonna go here to the options or share or whatever that is. Okay. 2 wires for ground for the GX.
Yeah, it's going to share.
I wonder what that is on the PS4. That's select, right? Or PS3?
No, on the PS3, yes, it's select, but on the PS4, it's where you can live stream your games, or send out pictures, or send out videos.
Well, I mean, this is a PS3 and PS4 controller. Okay. So down, I know, goes to blue. And that is this one right here. So with the Dance Dance Revolution games on the PS3, you can play with the square, circle, triangle, X.
Mom, can you record that?
Okay, up goes to the triangle, and that's orange. Alright, which one's left? Left is...
Isn't it circle?
Yeah, but which wire is it? Left, up is orange. Right is white orange. This is right.
Up, down, left, right.
Okay, and then left is this one. And I'll make sure I test it before I ship it. Anyways, with the Dance Dance Revolution games, you play with the square, circle, triangle. Okay, so that's all wired up, and now I just have to add... These go to the switch, and that'll be my PS3, PS4 switch.
Now I'm recording in the box.
Okay. So all I did was I mounted a simple switch on the box. It's a single throw, single pole, single throw switch.
Basically this. Well, except with not this many buttons.
Huh. That's something else completely.
But didn't you say it was a switch?
Yeah, that's a box with a bunch of switches.
I know. I said not with this many though.
That one I used to test all the Cobalt Flux controllers that we were making. Okay, so I'm gonna solder these on.
Hopefully you don't get scared.
Is that a real concern?
Could be if you hurt yourself.
So what kind of things do you cover on your channel?
Cards and games, that's it. Basically opening Pokemon cards and playing video games.
Alright. So these two went to the outside, this goes to the center, and I'm just matching it up. I think that'll work. Because this is also a single pole, single throw with the left, right, and this in the center. And if it doesn't work, I could take this off and just you'd have to open the box. I think it'll work though.
Also, sorry for the music playing in the background.
Is that yours? Is that your off song?
Oh no.
Alright. I'm checking these, make sure they're good. That sounds good. Let's give these a little tug. Actually looks good. Okay. Tug on these a little bit. So everything looks okay. So I'm going to shove it in a box, put some, I put foam in here just to keep it from bouncing around or vibration when it ships. I'll put holes for the wires, close it up and test it, and it should work. So yeah, this is a PS3, PS4 control box for the Omega GX. It was originally a Hori. What was it called? Hori. I don't know.
It's basically a fighting controller, and isn't that our last one?
Yeah, but we can buy more. Alright, so that was that. My hair's a mess, so don't record me. And
you're being recorded! You're being filmed out!
Thank you for watching. Have a good day.
Okay.
My PS4 controller, a couple things I messed up. I have the right and the left swapped, so I'm going to fix that. Also, I needed to take the switch apart, the PS3, PS4 switch. So now it's just the bare leads. So that'll be fine. Let me just check my wires on the back, because otherwise, you know, it just would have. Yeah, I can't see it with this phone. Focus, focus, focus. It's not going to focus. It looks like it's touching between. Anyways, yeah, I should be able to switch between PS3 and PS4 now. Because otherwise, if I had left this on, then it just would have, the selector switch on the front would have bypassed it. So I'll switch. So I need to switch the orange and the blue wires, and I'll do that right now. Just the white, orange, and white, blue, and then I'll test it again. But otherwise, that should be it. Like, everything should work now. So I mean, that's why you test it before, you know, you build it, then you test it, and then you fix it. In the future, I'll remember all that. So, let's see. The reason why we use the D-pad or the buttons is because the D-pad doesn't allow, has the access problems. On the PS3 DDR games, you can play with the buttons. Also, on Crypt of the Necrodancer on PS4, you could remap to anything. So you can remap to, you know, I could leave it the way it is, and you could play the Crypt of the Necrodancer on PS4, but I'll switch it for the PS3 DDR games. And if I wanted to, like, this is the PlayStation button, like, I could add that to the box, but, like, that's really not that useful. You could just use your wireless controllers. It would just be another button I could add. So, I mean, I just don't think it's useful, because, you know, you start the game with a regular controller, plug in your dance pad. So this will allow you to use your Omega GX dance pad on the PS4. And maybe I'll post a video of that in action. Okay, so I just wanted to update with the 2 problems I had that I'm going to fix. Peace.